welcome back to another episode of Simcoe Squadron Streams. I am your host, Calvin, coming to you from Tabletop Forge here in Barrie. Excited to bring you another X-Wing the Miniatures game match featuring some XWA points. Today we have a match, Scum on Scum Showdown. I really enjoy the two lists that Steve and Luke are flying. Particularly with Luke, he has such a dirty build for Emon. It's so disruptive, and it's something you don't typically see, so it's really fun to see him, tuning this list and trying to get the most out of it. On the from Steve, the fact that Manor is back on the table too is fantastic. I love Gar Saxon Gunner on it. We'll go through the lists in a second, but I just think it's going to be a bit of a. I know this is a bit of a longer match. They were tied at the end of 5 rounds, so they did do an extra round. So we're going to have a little bit longer commentary and. To go through the match, which is fun. This was recorded a few weeks ago. Things have been getting in the way in terms of life, so a little bit slower to upload than we would have desired, but that's a-okay. We're happy to be here and highlighting another game from our store. All right, so let's go through the lists. So we're going to start with Luke's list. So we do have Fenrau with Fearless, and just with Fearless, only 3 points. I mean, it's arguably probably the best 3 points in Scum. Cavill, Watchful, Proton Rockets, and Dorsal Turret. I think it's a great build. Prockets on Cavill and Dorsal are amazing. To get potentially a 6 dice shot off with Cavill and is phenomenal. And then Watchful just makes them a little bit more, a little bit easier to fly. You're always going to have someone in arc. You're always going to have someone on target, especially at I5. So it's a great build. Still have mods. I think it's pretty solid. Emon. So Emon Azamine, the bomb master himself. So he has Electro Proton Bomb, Ion Bombs, Andrasta, and Boba Fett. So with that Boba Fett card, he is able to deploy on any rock upon setup, which is fantastic. So the end of setup, he can set up, and potentially chuck, one of those bombs using a 3 bank or 3 hard, which is incredible, which is really, really good. Yep, so the Electro Proton Bomb is all sorts of mayhem. It creates such a huge, go zone, and I just think it's cool to see. It's, it's up there with the Electro Chaff Clouds and all those sorts of funky ordinances and bombs that you don't see tabled. And lastly, we do have the very, very tiny Cad Bane SL card with Toto 360, Fleshlight Cannons, and Xanadu Blood. I think it's a super cool card. The fact that you can now pass stress or strains with his ability really does increase his value in terms of if he is strained, using Toto to take away that stress, get a strain, get a calc, pass it off. It's super solid. I think it's a great card. They did a really good job. And Xanadu Blood is phenomenal. Although I am sad that his loadout has gone down. Cad Child was my personal jam, and it can no longer be, but that's kind of how it goes. So that is Luke's list. We're going to go over to Steve's. So Steve is running again Fenrau with Fearless. Again, it's rather Predator or Fearless. I prefer Predator, but it depends on your flying style and how things go. Cavill, Seismic Charges, Ion Cannon Turret, Watchful. Yeah, I guess it is. I thought he was using Prockets, but I guess not. That's great. Super fun. Makes for an Ion Cannon turret on Cavill is particularly impressive. So that and Watchful, I think it's a great way to roll it out. And bomb, people are bad against bombs. So super cool. Lebo, tiny card, very tiny card. The tiniest of cards, actually a broken link. So Lebo has efficient processing, so when he takes a calc, he gets an extra calc, seeker missiles, and the outrider, so the ability to to juke through those obstacles, getting the range bonus at range 3. He also has his ability where if you spend a calc at the end of the turn, you get a lock, which makes them such a beautifully independent ship. You can just set your side arc or your primary arcs at the side. You have seeker missiles at the front, which are modded. It is a bit of a fantastic ship. Steve really has leaned into Lebo and found great value out of him, so I think it's fantastic. Lastly, we have Manaru. So Manaru does have Punishing One, R4B11, which is the dirtiest of droids by far. Contraband Cybernetics for some dial fixing, Baffle to get rid of those stress. And finally, Trick Shot and Gar Saxon. Gar Saxon is fantastic. To be able to throw out 4 dice at range 3 is just gross. Manaru is such a cool Gar Saxon carrier, really flexible in how you want to build that, and I think it's going to make for a fun game. So let's see what's going on the table now. We are playing Assault the Satellite Array. Oh, I should have started the timer. There you go. I think we're a few minutes in, so I think we might change that timer. Can we change the timer? No, we can't change the timer. Wait, can we stop the timer? No. Damn. Anyways, there you go. Timer is off and running. We're already on to turn 1. So yeah, we're going to catch that action. Okay, so it looks like we're starting our activation. Notably, you can usually just do some commentary over this and, chat about the list, but you can see that Emon has already thrown down that electroproton bomb in the center. So electroproton bombs, like I said, particularly dirty. Let's have a look. So at the end of activation phase, this device detonates. When it detonates, each ship 0 to 0 rolls 4 dice. Each ship loses 1 shield for a blank, gains 1 ion token for a eyeball or a hit, and a disarm for each crit. Each remote loses 1 shield for each blank. Yeah, well, we don't have any remotes, so that doesn't matter. You don't want to be rolling pretty close to that upon, turn 2. It's hard to get away from. Manaru already, jump masters don't like to go right, so it might have been nicer to actually set Manaru up on the far side and bank in, so they can kind of toilet bowl their way in. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging to avoid that for at least Cavill and Manaru. Okay. So 3 bank from Fen. He's still close. Holy moly. I'd be barrel rolling, maybe right to get out of it. It's interesting they fuse marked her to 2. So, off the hop, you could rather, jet through or try to avoid. Although, it does create a bit of an issue that, Emon's probably going to be out of the fight if he goes to the left. Possibly facing off against Lebo, which you probably don't want to do. While the other ships are just going to try to probably bank right and try to avoid that EPB. It's fun to see. It's fun to see the list variety that we're getting with the XWA points. They are phenomenal. We don't see the same list more than once or twice. Builds are so diverse. Aside from Fen Rao, which is, probably the staple piece you carry for 5, it's pretty phenomenal that you get so many different lists and so much variety in the game. So, just a few words about this match. You're going to notice that our dice box does get kind of knocked off target. I can see it already, so that is a thing. Our camera is a bit wonky this time, and I got a new dice box that wasn't a budget build, and we're still having issues calibrating that color to what it really can be. So you're going to see it's a little fuzzier than usual. We are evolving as these matches go on. We just want to highlight some of the games that we're playing. So. Well, lots of crits there, but it looks like it's Luke's. So, I believe to kick this off, it is going to be Lebo. Oh, more bombs. Gross. What a disgusting display of bombery. My goodness. Yeah, to have that EPB and then an ion bomb out is just awful. What filth. That is a mean system phase. And what's this? Oh, okay. There we go. Just a 1 straight from Cavill. Who is that? Is that Cavill? No, Cad. 1 straight from Cad. I think he is cloaking because I did see a stressed maneuver there. Oh. I don't know what he did there. Maybe he decloaked. Maybe he decloaked. Maybe he started cloaked and then decloaked because it's still in system phase. Just to make things extra confusing. Okay. So let's start it off. We are going to go with Manaru and a 2 bank. I think that's a red maneuver on Manaru. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. Let's bring up that jump master tile. I don't know if I can find it quick. Okay, that was Manaru, and then we have the Liebster up. What a cheeky little move. It's such a good dial. Like, such a fantastic dial to be able to 1 hard on a large base, which is a white maneuver as well. It is kind of phenomenal. Makes, oh yeah, double calc. There you go. And he's got that side arc. So, I mean, Emon's probably going to be taking a shot this round from Lebo for sure. I don't know what crazy Luke's. I think he's probably trying to figure out where he could have put that ion bomb to make it a little bit more effective. Okay. Whoops. Clumsy. Ooh. So I think he's an arc here. If he boosts, he can probably get out of Lebo's arc, which I'm sure he's trying to eye up now. I mean, he'll still get the objective, right? And he'll probably still get the objective, get out of Lebo's arc. Although, you know, if Lebo's not going to take many shots, he can probably, you know, use that ability to get that lock on the next system phase. If Steve remembers, I know that Scum is new to him. He is used to the dirty rebel Lebo and company. So, you know, he's just trying to give it these ships in Scum, a go with this faction. I think they are fantastic. So, Lebo's a great piece who's very underutilized. So, Cad is doing a 1 hard. Looks like it clears. Okay. You know, one interesting thing is, you know, this was recorded in, I think, the 9th or 10th of August. You know, so we are starting to get into our upcoming store champ. What is it? Store champ? I forget. Squad champ in the second week of September. So we're starting to try to refine lists. You know, we finished our league. Now it's time for people to kind of experiment and try different things, which is super fun. So anyways, Cad being there at at range 1 could have really hurt. I mean, Lebo could literally smash him in the face with punishing 1. So I think he's trying to see if he can get a dodge out of this. Like, try to boost past. I don't know if a straight boost would fit, and I don't think Luke does either. He's trying to eye it up from every single angle, because who wants to be in front of the punishing 1 at range 1? Not I. Especially has that red token on him. You know, that could be particularly mean, with R4B11. So this store knows R4B11 very well. It's been run lots. It's taken many a player. I think it's one of the best cards for droids in the game by far. The ability to mess with someone's agility dice and get them to re-roll is a disgusting thing. No one likes it, and it always makes you laugh when they roll in, 2 evades into double blanks. Makes for a lot of fun. So, okay. Okay, so I still don't. I think we're still humming and hawing about what we're gonna do for Cad Bane here. I think he's just gonna try the one straight to get past him, and I think it clears. My goodness. Yep, Erk dodged. That's too bad. That is too bad. That would have made for a particularly dirty shot. All right. Okay, so I think he's just focusing up. Probably that stress focus with those double tokens that Cad has. All right, Cavill. Oh, he does have Prockets. Yikes. I mean, I think you just need to focus up. I think he has Manru in Bullseye. So, super gross. Super gross. Okay. Oof. And we have Cavill moving straight ahead. Wow. Just focus up. That's a 6 dice banger. Let's do it. Choose violence. Okay. There's the focus. Oh, and then Fenrau coming around with a 2 bank. I don't think. I mean, he could barrel roll. He could barrel roll, do a focus barrel roll into Manor's face, and do some serious pain. I mean, it would be close to taking Manor off the board, like super early in the game, right? So, oh, cowardice. Should have barrel rolled in. Should have barrel rolled in. Okay. All right. So two. I mean, what else are you supposed to do with with Fenrir? You're not going to fly into the EPB. It's not. It doesn't make any sense at all. I wouldn't want to do it. So I can't imagine someone else would want to do it. Try to avoid it at all costs. Okay. So I believe everyone is gone. So now we start with EPB Madness. So let's just bring that up one more time as they start to do their funky rolling. So ion token for each hit and eye, blank is a shield, and a crit is a disarm. So I think he is just eyeing up who is going to be snagging all those hits. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Oh, rolling on the board, straight to jail. Straight to jail, Steve. Needs to be in the dice box. Okay. I can't see what they did. I think. Okay, I see 2 ion tokens, which kind of sucks. Oh, what does we see? What? Yeah, 2 strains, 2 ions, and I think 2 strains. I don't know. What do we see? Do they remember the dice box? I don't think they remember the dice box. So I think this one's into Cavill first. So I think he's double ionized, maybe. I see Luke doing a dance. Okay, so we see you do a disarm token there. So he must be ionized. Ionized. Okay, oh, there we go. Hit. So there's the disarm and a ions, 2 ions, 3 ions and a disarm. Oof, gross. All right, well that sucks. That really sucks. There we go. Okay. Second roll. I see more disarm tokens going out. I know I was listening earlier, and I'm pretty sure that Manor took a disarm here too, so that sucks. I mean, to be able to get that nice caval shot off and not be able to do it is particularly awful. You know, that's no fun at all. No fun at all. Okay. All right. Well, that was a particularly ugly round. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking here and doing nothing well. Okay. There we go. So now we start the roll. 4 dice, which I'm guessing was a Fenrau into Manaroo. Hit focus. Focus. He must have the focus. Or unless he's going to probably hold on to it defensively, so he's not going to be able to take a shot. Is he doing it? Ooh, I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. Ion tokens? Oh, someone got ionized. It must be CAD. Oh, it wasn't a shot. So CAD's taking the EPB too. Gross. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that is gross. That is no fun. Okay, so what do we got going on next? All right. So the EPB madness has gone on. I don't think that the ion bomb got Lebo, which is super fortunate for him. But everyone over to the side there, CAD, Cavill, Manaroo, are all super friggin' sad. So here we go. Fenrau into Manaroo. 4 dice shot? 5 dice shot? 5 dice shot. Oof. The disrespect. My goodness. 5 dice into Manaroo is disgusting. Absolutely filthy. Yikes. That's not where you want to be for Manaroo. Even with the natties. Oof. So, with the natties, what a good roll. That is, yeah, disrespectful roll. I like it. So, I guess he takes 3. So, no crit. Oh, he did take a crit. Which was a structural damage, I believe. Yikes. So, the crit was a structural. That's a very sad Manaroo. You know, almost half points on him already, which sucks. You know, he's a good 5-pointer, super hardy, but not to a Fen shot. I'm going to imagine with Cavill up next, it's going to be pretty gross. All right, Fen on Fen here. Not the range 1 madness, but that's okay. I mean, Fen, ooh. So he must have Fearless, that's why, because he's holding onto his focus token. So spend that focus. Nice roll. I mean, hit crit is nothing to sneeze at. Okay, what do we got? Hit crit and... Oh, and he held onto the focus token. Brutal. Brutal. No damage through from the Fen shot. Yeah, yikes. That is ugly already. Okay, Cavill. I think into Cavill. Interesting. Fen on Fen, Cavill on Cavill. It's like a mirror match. I'm just seeing. I think he's trying to line up if he's got the range 2. I think he does. Or range 1. Oh, he's doing the range 1. I don't think he had the range 2 for the Procket. I don't think he has the bullseye. So he's doing the range 1 into Manaroo. So with the, it should be 4 dice, right? 4 dice, and there's my cockeyed dice mat, which is 0 fun. Bugs me a lot. Oh, 3. Must be range 2. Alright, so 3 hits. Spend the... Oh, and there's a structural. Gets the squiggle. Okay. So he still takes 2 hits on Manaru. We're down to 3 hull already. Yikes. I mean, the structural doesn't help. I mean, it's a big base, but when you're only rolling a 1, I mean, it kind of hurts, right? You don't have the health like you do a Falcon, so it's just not as fantastic, that's for sure. Okay, so I think the other 5 is Caval. The other Caval is disarmed. Yes, the sad Caval is disarmed. So I think we're going to now look at, I think it's on to 4s. So we have Emon's shot and Cad's shot. I don't think Luke's Cad is disarmed, just ionized. Okay. What are we doing here, boys? Luke is eyeing something up, and I'm not sure what it is. I am not sure what it is. I mean, he does have the ability to pass the stress on, or, pass one of the tokens on to Cavo, which would be really gross, too. Alright. Yep. Cad and Caval, 3 dice with a focus. And what do we got going on here? I saw some paint. So spend that focus for hit crit. So, I mean, Caval is taking some serious pain here. Probably going to be shields down. What do we got? Nothing. Oof. So hit crit into Caval. This is a rough game already for Steve. He's just not getting his dice have betrayed him. I would put them out, feed them to the Rancor, feed them to Blender, show them who's boss. Set them aside and show them what happens when dice don't behave, because you need to make an example out of someone, because it's super gross to do that. So I think he passed one of his tokens now over to Caval, who has more tokens than I've ever seen any Y-Wing have ever. And I don't think we got the crit. The dice cam wasn't really showing it up well, so I'm not sure which one it was. What is it? Weapons failure. Yikes. That's a womp womp. What sad noises coming out of Caval. Okay, so they're trying to line up if there's a shot on Lebo. It is very, very close. Very close. I am not sure. Maybe... Oh, maybe Lebo? I don't know why they're doing Lebo first, though. Lebo's 3 and Emon's 4. And there's no silliness in terms of outmaneuver or anything like that. I don't think you have it. Yeah, I don't think he has a shot, but Lebo does. So maybe they're just teeing up the two shots. The Emon and Lebo return. I think he's got the corner. All right. Nothing? No shots? How sad. Oh, so now they're doing points. I hope he remembers. So then 1, 2. That's contested. I think it's 2-2. Oh, here we go. This is Lebo shot. Oof. Hit, crit. And I don't think Luke had much of anything. Well, he boosted, right? So I think it's shield. That's 3 shields on Emon. Okay. What a spicy exchange to start the day. So I think for objectives, I mean, bottom right is Steve. I think it's even, right? Well, there's going to be one back. 1, 2. I can't see them exactly. I think it's even. I think they both... 2 for there, 3 for there, maybe. Probably out of range 1, 2, 2 to 2, something like that. 1, 2, 3. I think the overlay, I'm going to say it's 1 apiece for scenario points, just to make it fair. We'll have to square up later. The large bases are making it very difficult to look at basically anything going through here. There's my dice box off the kilter, very unprofessional, makes me sad, but it is hard. These guys aren't looking to the screen, and we're just trying to get the settings right. It's a brand new color. Should have got yellow, got blue instead, so we're just trying to figure it out. Okay, so how many? Oh, disrespectful. A little sneaky proton bomb, or sorry, a seismic. Nice. I like that. I really like that. I mean, he's going to get the hell out of dodge, and it's a lot of problems, right? I think it's definitely going to hit Cad, and it could hit Cavill too. Luke's Cavill. That's a great move. So I'm curious to see what is up now. So we have Manaru. What's he up to here? Is he just... Whoa. Just doing a 3 straight. Ew. Should have done the 4K. That sucks. So then you can't really do the lock rotate, which really is terrible. That's hard. That's super hard. I mean, the 4K would have been probably great there, or just trying to zip by and try to rotate past. It's hard with big bases, though, right? You got to clear them. It makes it ugly. It probably means that Banner is not going to get much off this round, which, yeah, is sad noises. I can tell Steve is not happy right now. And I don't know if he took a lock on Boba. I think he forgot the ability to use that calc. All right. I mean, I think Boba is going to try to do a 2 bank. I don't know if the 2 bank. He probably is going to bump with the 3 hard. I don't think the 2 bank is going to stay in. So he is taking the objective. Why is he taking the objective for? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's assault, right? Are we playing Scramble? No, we're not playing Scramble, are we? We might be playing Scramble. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. We'll have to see the other bases move. Oh, we might be playing Scramble. My goodness. What a rookie menu thing we have going on here. Maybe it is Scramble. I think he just took one. So that changes everything. There we go. Well, there you go. 47 minutes in, and we learned something new. So it looks like he took the objective. And yes, Iman did bump him with the stress focus. He loses his junk. I think all he can do is focus, right? Because he was ionized to hell and back. What to do? Yeah, I think all I can do is focus there. Okay. So now we have the opposing Cavill and then the Fens to go off. Yeah, I'm so sad for Manaru. That sucks. You really need to be able to clear people, do your rotate to keep your time on target. Otherwise, it's just a bit of a points pinata, especially since this has a structural. I mean, he needs to get out of harm's way. There's not too much preventing Fen from just one harding and being a bit of a jerk to Manaru, which, he might have. Probably a 2 bank or a 1 hard. Maybe a 2 hard to avoid that rock. So it could be, very sad noises. So Cavill did clear, although I'm assuming he's going to stressful rotate with watchful, unless he thinks he's going to have a shot on Cad. What is he up to, this madman? Ooh. Going for the block, I think. Luke is a madman. He's a master of list insanity, and he's good at blocking. I've flown Luke a bunch of times, Rum and Fangs, and he has been able to read my moves exceptionally well. So, but I think Steve's Fen Rao is going to, yeah, so he probably got the block on Cavill. I don't know what he's going to do with Fen, though. I think he's still going to eat a Fen shot pretty hard. Ew. Ew, I don't know if it fits. No fits. Does not fit. Wow. Phenomenal. Masterful. No masterful flying. Looks like it was a millimeter out. So, I mean, at least he can get a stress focus off. Yeah, I don't know if it's really going to help. I mean, you know, he's still got an ion turret. He could ionize, you know, the other Cavill, depending on where his arc is facing. I think it's off to the right-hand side. So it still could mean bad things for Fen. It's not, I wouldn't say all is lost here. I can just see Steve unhappy, though, with that. The body language is just saying not happy with the bumpery that is going on now. Okay, so off to the sixes now, right? I mean, I think the move is with Fen to do, you know, 1 or 2 hard and just smash Cavill in the face. Probably is the way to go. Oof. Oh, he did the 2. Oh, he's going right all in on Manaroo. All in on Manaroo. I mean, he is stressed, but he still has Fen Rao, so he has the ability to just throw out that Hail Mary against a unhappy Jump Master. Interesting. I don't know how I would feel if I was Manaroo right now. I think I would be kind of scared. So, Fen Rao, nice. Nice. I mean, the 1 hard or 2 hard was fine, but this is enough to do serious damage onto Cavill. I mean, I don't know if I want to lose my token, though. You know, Cavill still can shoot out 4 from the front, and I see his arc pointing forward, too. I know you can Concordia, but you do need to start pushing some damage through with your ships being so hurt. Violence might be the wise option here. It might be the wise option. Okay. So, I don't think there's any start of engage. Oh, yeah, that goes off. That's right. It's a bomb. Oh, no. Did he bomb himself? He definitely bombed 1, 2, 3. I think Fen is out. So it is a seismic. So I think CAD takes 1. So Cavill takes 1 for sure. CAD takes 1 for sure. And I don't know if Fen takes 1. He's very close, though. Exceptionally close. That goes away. Yep. I mean, seismics are so good for aces. So good for aces. And people are really bad against bombs. That's the other part of it that everyone forgets. No one really remembers that what they do, and you know, catches people off guard, which is the fantastic part of it all. Okay, so I think we have some Fen shots to start the round off. I believe it's going to be Luke's Fen into Manaroo. All right, so I only see 1 hit. One hit and 1 evade. What was that? 1 evade. So I think he takes 1. It's not too bad. Sorry, I was looking somewhere else. Okay, so now the follow-up Fenrau shenanigans is going to be Fenrau most likely into Cavill. You know, oh yeah, right, because Fen can take a Procket here. Yikes. Oof, this is going to be... I wouldn't want to spend my tokens against Cavill with a Procket. That's 6 dice. That's like angry Fen. Okay. You know, Cavill with Prockets is a scary, scary thing. Oh, I don't think he was happy about that roll. I think he went into Fen. Fen to Fen for a crit. Yeah, and he got it. I mean, the problem is you can go Fen into Fen, but you get one with Concordia, right? So if he's range 1, it's just not worth shooting at unless you're super confident you can take him off the board or you need him off the board. I probably would have went to Cavill, try to make him spend his focus, going to de-token him and prevent that wicked 6 dice bangaroo that's coming in. Okay, Fensky, what are you going to do? Yikes. Here we go. I think Luke is... I can see him smiling from the other side of the table. What? I thought you have Prockets. Why didn't you Procket? For nothing? Come on. Did you do a primary, not a Procket? Oi. I would have Procketed. I would have Procketed. Okay. That is a bit of an exchange mess there. So I think we have Manaroo at 2. No one was really hit otherwise, aside from that seismic shot. I think Cavill is up next. Steve's Cavill. Most likely going into Fen, well, probably with the ion cannon turret, I'm going to guess. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. What do we got? Spend his focus for... What is it? Oh, there goes the dice box. It's all over now. Oh, but we're almost aligned. What do we got? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, he's re-rolling because I think he messed it all up. Okay. Spend his focus. I think his first roll was better. I just would have stuck with it. What is up with my dice? Cam. So hit, crit. Ew, they're gross. Concordia. I think he just takes 1. I think Fen takes 1 and is not ionized. Well, that still is good little chip damage on Fenrau. I mean, it's not to be underestimated. You know, that ion cannon turret does help push the dice through, especially with Cavill. So that is a good shot. I think it's a really good shot. Although he's range 1, I think it should have been, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 4. It should have been 5 dice. Because you do get the additional, you get the range 1 bonus and the Cavill attack. So I think there's some missed triggers going on here, which is kind of how it goes when you have new pilots and abilities you're not used to. Okay, so checking for obstruction. I don't know. Maybe obstruction? Something like that. I mean, regardless, Cad's going to shoot, and most likely Lebo is going to smash back. Okay. Let's see what's going on. So it should be Cad, and then Cad, and then Emon shooting. Cad with 2. Tons of dice for Liebster. What did he get? 1? Ew, 1. So he takes a shield on Lebo. I mean, you got lots of shields, Steve. No big deal. No stress there, right? And then 3 dicer from unmodded range 0 3 dice shot into Lebo with Emon. Should make for a good little volley. Ooh, double hit. Double hit and, ooh, 2. Do you get 1? I think he took 1. Maybe flipped the shield there. I couldn't really see. We're going to go with the shield. We're going to go with the shield. Now Lebo has a return shot. I'm going to guess he's going to fly it over into CAD because he gets the range bonus for 4 dice. And, that's why we have Lebo, right? But there are no mods because he did choose to scramble this turn. Yeah. Here we go, 4 dice. I mean, this is the cool thing with Lebo and that YT2400 chassis. The dial is so good. You can run away. You can, knife fight. Ooh, what do we get? 2? Must be 3. I can't see it, boys. I can't see. I think he's taking 3. I can't see. This is where it makes it really hard. I'm going to say 2 shields and, and a crit. Damaged engine, maybe? Nah, I think it was damaged engine. Oh, yeah, damaged engine. Thanks. 1, 2, 3. Damaged engine. Thanks, Luke, for that. So I think Cat is down to 3, which paints a big target on his back. Oh, and a console fire. This must have been 2 crits. Oof. Gross. That was a very sad Cad Bane. Very sad Cad Bane. All right. Well, that was quite the round. On the bright side, Manaru is okay, though he does have Fen chasing him down. Maybe a 1 bank would be a good idea. Focus, rotate, try to get those Garth action shots off. You could, are stressed, so I don't know what you're going to be able to do. But, it is very much kind of a tie game here. I was going to say that I had a little bit of an edge on Luke, but at this point, I'm just not too sure. It looks pretty solid either way. Okay, well, what a interesting game. So if you guys just tuned in, we are playing Scramble, not Assault like I thought, because I was being a bit of a dummy, clearly not paying attention enough. Even our timer, I really should score this all before I do everything in post, but it just takes so much time. I'm kind of in a rush. Haven't got many videos out, so I'm trying to just do this as it is. So we're kind of flying through the planning phases with the normal timer, although you're not missing a ton of time. It's 8 times sped up, so you might be missing 30 seconds at most. All right, so we are off to the races. Here we go. So I don't know if there's any systems. Does anyone have more bombs to throw out? Iman might throw out a cheeky little ion bomb. Could catch Lebo off guard for sure. Nothing. How sad. All right. So, Manaruski. 1 hard. I like it. You're going to focus rotate or lock rotate? Oh, he's still stressed. So is he stressed? I see a token there. Oh, no. Mike might be able to catch Cat. It's not a bad thing. All right. Liebster. Wow, just dancing around. Iman. I would go with it. Oh, he's probably going to try to attack Cad here. Nice. Double calc. Got to remember that ability, Steve. Use that calc to get a lock next round. Okay. One bank from Iman. Here we go. Now we're on to 4s. Oof, Cad is right in Lebo snipe territory. Lovely. I don't know, probably want to stay alive. You're probably going to focus or even taking it. You can cloak. Ooh, a cloak would be a good move. Don't focus, cloak. You're not getting a shot off. You're not getting a shot off, Luke. You're not that optimistic. You're going to take 2 shots here, if not more. Cloak. Do it. Xanadu blood. Xanadu blood. Come on, read the card. Read the card. Xanadu blood. Xanadu blood. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, do it. You have Xanadu blood. Just cloak up. You're taking a bunch of shots. It's going to help. You're taking at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Because I would be converging my little butt onto Cad Bane to make him pay for his crimes. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Luke. Let's go, buddy. What are we going to do? No. Don't barrel roll. Don't boost. No. Don't do it. Yes, you're taking many shots. Cloak. Cloak, damn it. Ow, he's trying to arc dodge. You're going to take the range 1 from Manaru. Should have cloaked. Should have cloaked. I mean, I know you get out of arc of someone, but like still. No, should have cloaked. You're probably going to eat a Fen shot to the face. Very sad. Cloaking is... I'm going to go on a diatribe here. Cloaking on Cad is the best thing you can do. No one remembers you can red cloak. It is filthy. So before the point change, I mean, even AMG points, I used to be able to take Child on Cad with sync laser cannons. I would cloak my little butt off, and I played the GT in Hamilton end of last year, and I played against a Resistance player from, I think he was from Grand River X-Wing. Great dude. He was flying Resistance. I cloaked Cad with Child, and I took like 7 double modded 3 dice attacks. And I was living on 1, and he was like flabbergasted. He's like, no one ever cloaks. And I just, 5 straight boost. And it is a filthy move. Okay, so we have a little bumpy there from Cavill. Very sad. Very sad. So it looks like Luke flew past. Fen is going to erase Manaru from life. I mean, if I was Steve, I would just go ahead and do the 1 or 2 straight. Don't get too cheeky. Chase Cad. You got some, bangarang shots here. Bangarang. What do we got going on? Did he bump? Oh, I thought he bumped. He must not have bumped. Just focus. Just focus. Oh, Luke. Luke the Philosopher today. There we go. Focus up. You're good. All right. So, 2 straight? Oh, no. 2 bank. No. No. I mean, unless he bumps, he gets a stress focus. Oh, no. I think he's out of arc. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oi. Oi. I don't think he has a shot. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? Okay, he's focusing. All right. So, we'll start off with Luke's shot into Manaruski. This is it's pretty much, he's dead. I mean, he's super dead. Super, super dead. I know there's not much you can do here, so... Okay. Manaruski. Ooh. Maybe just hit crit? I don't know what happened. I can see... I don't see Manaru off the board, though. I don't see cheering. I don't know what happened. I think he's okay. Did Fen blank out? He must have blanked out. Wow. Wow, fantastic. I don't know why half points aren't showing up right now. 1 second. Ships are reduced to half points. Yep. Okay, so the Fen shot spends... I don't know what happened here. I think he takes 2? He did have a damage engine, so I don't think he went straight there. He should have taken the card for damage engine and rolled for console fire. I think they're missing a lot of crits. A lot of crits, because you shouldn't have been able to do much there with those Critterooskies. Okay, what do we got going on? What do we got going on here? Okay. It doesn't look... Oh, maybe Cad's got one more. Took one more? Oof. Not good. Not good. Cavill into someone, I think. Someone, I'm not too sure. Alright. Okay. So, got some squiggles. Looks like maybe one hit into Cavill. Not sure what he's doing here. I am not sure what's going on here. So I'm going to go on another diatribe about Cad Bane. In the rogue class, he has two jobs. One, to harass people. Please pass tokens. Please pass your stress. Use your flesh shot cannons. Use your ability. And two is just not to die. Just don't die. That's all you got to do. Cloak up. You know, if you're a Cad at 2 health, just cloak. Cloak and survive. Ooh, what's this? What do we got? One, maybe? And 2 squiggles from Cad. Lucky, disrespectful natties. So I think that was a shot from... I don't know from who. Must have been from Cavill. So long range bomb into Fen here. I guess there is no shot. And long range attack from Lebo. Does he have it? I think he's got it. 4 dice. Put the hammer into him. The knife. The dagger. He's got a bunch of calcs. Spends his calcs. I don't know what he's got. 4 maybe? 3? They're off to the side, boys. Put him in the center. So he's probably going to spend 1. So I don't know how many he takes here. But there is a crit involved, I think. Oof. What is it? Console fire. Yikes. Console fire. He's got another console fire. Well, I think you missed the first one. So you have double console fires. All the fires and all the consoles are off the hook. So I think he takes 1 more. I think he's still in the game though with 1, maybe. If you're Lebo here, just a cheeky 1 bank will probably do. Oh yeah. All right. Manaroo for the knife and the big smash into Cad. Let's do it. 4 dice. You got this. He's got a red token too. You can make him reroll. Come on. Let's go. No, he's in the front arc. You get 4 dice. The punishing one. 4 dice. Just doesn't work with Fearless. Don't put Fearless on. I can't see. 2. Don't forget R4B11. I see a blank. I think that's it. I think that's double crits. And yeah, that's Cad. See you later, Cad. Nice knowing you, pal. So that is a big round. So I think Emon actually stole back the objective from Steve. So I think Luke actually gets the 2 scenario points there. And then, I mean, for some reason, I did the half points after. So, with Manor still alive, it's probably going to die next turn, so it's going to calculate them. So we should be pretty close right now. So, yeah, wow, what a spicy exchange. I mean, I think for Lebo now, I'd just be, 3-harding or doing whatever, trying to get, probably Fenanarch, Cavalanarch maybe. I know these guys said that it was tie game at the next round, I think. So I think I know what's gonna happen here, and then we go into a tiebreaker. It was incredibly close. They're both 2 great players. Okay. Let's go. And it's been a fascinating match between these guys. I mean, we've had kind of dice swings too, which don't help. Yeah, it's been super cool. All right, Libby Manaruski. Manaruski. Nice. I mean, I don't think there's much you can do here. I might, rotate. Well, you're going to die to Fen. I mean, Fen's probably just going to do I think he's stressed. I think he's just going to do a 1 or 2 hard into you. Oh, he's going to do the rotate. Good lad. I mean, you can still Gar Saxon if you survive here, so that's always worth something. Nice. Love it. Okay. Let's go. We haven't seen our 4B11 being thrown out there yet, which makes me sad too, so. Nice. 1 hard from Lebo. I mean, yeah, I don't know what you want to do here. Depends what your target priority is. You could just hang tight, 'cause you can get some pot shots into Emon, maybe. I mean, you could start just dive bombing into Emon, which isn't a bad idea. I think you're outside of range 1 for the objective. Ooh, spicy. If you kept both calcs, you could have done the use the ability. Just saying. So it takes a lock on Emon, which is a pretty solid option. Emon's doing what, a 4 straight? Ooh, aggressive. Getting right in the fight. I like that. I like that. I mean, I would probably reinforce here. You're only going to get 1 shot off with Emon. You don't want to give up the points. You've already taken a bunch of shields, so I think red reinforce is probably the call. Now, let's see here. The at least 1 ion bomb's gone. Electroproton bomb's gone. Caval's lost a seismic. I need to catch up on my bottom bomb charges. There we go. I focused. Very, very cavalier. Very cavalier. Interesting. Interesting. Just going to focus up here. The opposing cav. That's probably not a bad idea. You can probably snag the objective next turn. Although you do need your caval to start pushing damage through. That's kind of the key. I'm sure you can focus, rotate, take the objective next turn. With Watchful, well, I mean, if you're not rotating, just focus, you're just Watchful, rotate, right? Probably is the call. All right, well, we are getting close to this action here. Let's see. Okay, so what are we up to here? What are we thinking? I think we're pretty close. I think this was probably last round. Oh, the dice box is just killing me. Look at it all askew. All right, so a cheeky little barrel roll. I'm guessing he's trying to get, into range to maybe take a shot at Fen. He's stressed. But he gets his... Oh, yeah, it's just a stress. Yeah. Okay. Fenny Fenster. One hard? Oh, no. Is that a friendly bump? Disaster. Utterly disastrous. Oh, no. I guess he just focuses up. Interesting. Interesting. And it looks like, yeah, 2 bank, just focus up behind Manaru. Most likely it will be the funeral for Manaru himself. Okay. All right. So, I mean, we don't have any other start of engage things. There's no bombs going off. So we should end up with Fens taking their shots, right? Ooh, okay. Well, that actually works out pretty well. So, looks like Steve's Fen is going to take a shot into Luke's Fen. All right. Let's get some violence going here. Here we go. I think it's Fen. Fen on Fen? Fen and Manaru? What's going on? I mean, Manaru has held on for a long time. All right. So that is... How many? 1, 2. He has Fearless, right? 1, 2. Spend the focus. So you get 3. Fearless, 4. I only see 3 dice. I only see 3 hits. It's got to be more than 3, right? He's got Fearless. You're Fearless. Oh, they're probably not Fearless because that's why they're trying to figure out the front arc. That makes sense. And I think Fen is okay. Because I see at least 1 squiggle, 2 squiggles, 3 squiggles. Yeah, he's safe. He is safe. I don't see him taking a damage card. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay. So I think that's a neutralized shot. I mean, it's hard. When Fen's range 1, it's not much you can do. Okay, so what is up next? The return Fen shot. I'm guessing into Manaru with the structural. What do we got here? We got to figure out these dice box settings. 3? 3 into 0. Yeah, so that's the death of Manaru. I mean, Manaru did pretty well. She lived as long as she could. So that is it for Manaru. So that's the rest of the half points gone. Interesting. All right, so what do we got left here? We have some Cavill shots. Yeah, range 1 Cavill into Emo, which should be 4 dice, right? Poor Steve's not getting good dice luck on his reds. For 2? And I don't see what he's taken. Maybe 1? I can't see. Maybe none. I don't know. Maybe he evaded the 1? I don't know. We got to put the dice in the center because it's just slightly askew, which isn't on them, just on me. So I think he flipped a shield. I think he took 1. So now we're going to do a range 1 shot into Fenrow. Fenny Fenster. Okay. I think 4 dice? Yeah, 4 dice. Spends his focus. Oh, into 1 die. Oh, it must have been into Cavil. Return shot into Cavil. So he takes at least 1, 2, I don't know, maybe 3? 2 into Cavil? Oh, Cavil's dead. Something happened there. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy moly. So Luke has got those points back. This is now the other Cavil shot. The other Cavil shot into Emon Azamine. Oof. I mean, I see 3. Rerolling the lock. Wow. There we go. So that is hit. That is crit. Is that 3 crits? 4 crits? Oh my goodness. Oof. Oh, so that must have been the Lebo shot. Because it's 4 dice. That's 4 dice into... I think he at least takes 2, right? So maybe 2 crits? I think it's 2 crits. Okay. And I think they did a cheeky last round here. I only see 2 more points being scored by Steve. And I think I missed the last round, because that makes sense. Because I know that it was a tie game. There's much discussion here about what the heck do they do in the event of a tie. So that makes sense. So I missed the previous round scramble. I've been doing a lot of pausing and editing and kind of running around, so it hasn't been consistent. And I think they're getting ready for the next round. But they didn't want to do the road roll, because that's not the way to finish a game. So they're doing one more little cheeky round to see if they can finish it. Kind of fun. Good way to to finish off the last bit of the roundage. Okay. Here we are. I guess the real question is going to be who can be half tier? So if it's tied up going into the last round, I mean, I'm assuming Steve's Fen is going to be the target. So Lebo with a cheeky little 1 hard. Lebo is such a great little ship. To have the 1 hard and what is it, a 4 straight? Like it's every straight and bank maneuver on the entire dial. It's fantastic. Okay, what do we got? I mean, if Steve's Fen isn't stressed, I can totally see a 4K coming. And I don't know, maybe just a 2 hard from Luke. I think that might be the move. The fact that he has the fire spray means he can still, put some meaningful damage in on Fen. But Steve's Fen's going to be the target to try to get half points on. So, Emon bumping into Fen, which isn't the end of the world. Like, literally not a huge deal. Just stress focus. You're probably going to have a good shot on him anyway. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. I mean, there's not many places you can go. And Cavil. 1 bank away. Yeah. Snag the objective? Probably. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes good strategic sense. So it's only, they're each going to get 1 now if no one else grabs the... Oh, Steve had 2. So he's still going to get 2 to 1. Nice. I think he's out of Lebo's arc. Maybe. very close. Which I think is what Luke is looking at right now. I think he's what he's looking at right now. Okay. What to do? Luke, you are a man of great mental fortitude. I mean, really all you can do is just try to barrel roll to get out of the way, or just take a focus and pray you don't die. I mean, that's the only thing you can do. I don't think the barrel roll gets you out of arc, so I think all you can do is just focus up and let the dice gods do their thing. The great thinker. What are we up to? What are we up to? Your failure boost. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, he's not doing... Oh, he's checking range. Interesting. That's a good move. I like that. Oh, I think I would have taken a focus with Fen if he's kind of at trouble of dying. It's not a bad decision, though. I mean, if I was now Steve, I think you can just boost out of the way, right? I don't think... Oh, he did a K turn. Oh, cool. I thought he did the too hard. He did the 2K. He's taking a stress. Interesting. So, I mean, you got to go after Fen. Fen, and then the return shot from Emon. I think you got one from Lebo. So that's cool. Here we are. Let's go. 5 dice Bangarooski. Oh, I see 2. I see 2. No, don't put them there. I can't see them. No, not on the side. Put them in the center. So I think that's 3 squiggles. And I think that is evaded for Fen. Damn, I can't see the dice. Yeah, like I said, new dice box this week. It was, the guys are learning it, and I'm learning it too. We'll have to do some more testing to see if we can get a favorable decision. It's been tough to see what the results were. Okay, so that is that. I think the Emon shot is next up. Yeah, Emon shot. No, you get to roll another one, Steve. Ew, gross. For 2. For 2 into Fenrow. Oh, I see at least 1. 2. 2. So I think he's safe. And I think this now comes down to it's Lebo's shot and then points, right? Lebo's range 1, so that will be 3 dice into Fen. Oh, all right, here we are. 3 dice into Fen. Ooh, double crits is nasty. But I think he gets like 4 dice, right? Yeah, he's good. The cheers. The cheers. So that means that Luke gets 2. Steve gets 1 for a victory for Luke. 13-12, which was an incredibly tight game. There's the handshake. I mean, good for them to play to the end. That makes it a lot of fun. Super close. I mean, you know, it was down to final rolls, which is kind of what you want. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us at Simcoe Squadron Streams. We should be back to you sometime soon. Signing off, and have a great night.
One thing is if you've got 2 more damage on
I think it's sort of in time.
No,
because you got 2 on.
No, yeah, but he's 3 points. Like he's a 5-pointer, right?
Oh, okay.
I was hoping to push through another damage onto your one with the fire strain.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Because if I'd had Fenrow, your Fenrow,
Yeah.
then I definitely would have had it. No matter
Oh
what.
yeah.
Well, unless
Wow, what a game.
Lebo would have had a shot.
Luke took it home.
I don't know.